side they stick together to uphold the Magpie's name. See the barricades are shouting as all barricades stood. Oh, the premiership's a cakewalk for the good old Collingwood.
Right, g'day everyone, welcome back to another live watch on the channel. Good to have your company. Friday night football set for a beauty. I was about to say two top 8 teams, but Freo are currently 9th, but you could almost say two top 8 teams going at it because the Dockers have had a good start to the season and their last few weeks have been good. And so have Collingwood's. Last loss was round 2, I'm pretty sure, so they're just stacking up the wins now. Premiership profile is starting to come back. Are they back? I think they certainly are. It's a big game tonight for another Sir Douglas Nichols round matchup. Hopefully everybody's going well. Ladder's looking pretty sweet. As you can see behind me, 10-1. How bloody good. I tell you what, it's nice and comfortable at the top. Now I won't gloat for too long. But now I'm going to have your company, gents and ladies too. Cameras, Badger, cricket shots. Hopefully everybody's going well. Gunge as well. Pies by 27, even though I hate them. Fair enough, my friend. Chris, Dockers by 13. Cuzzy, hopefully go well, mate. And hopefully going well too, Kai, mate. Collingwood by 25, mate, continue the perfect round of tipping for me. Yeah, well, I did tip the Bulldogs last night, but, I got that on the chin. I thought it was not a bad tip. I still felt if Richards was out there, we would have struggled a bit. Like, him going down was massive, and Norton also going down did change the game a bit. I would have backed us in still to win, though, but no, I think that was a respectable tip, but no good. But I'm going with Collingwood tonight as well. But the Dockers, the biggest issue for them is just their accuracy at the moment. I think their midfield's been really good, and defending they're going good. And I think the last few weeks they're moving the footy really well. Like they did that, they moved it through the middle of the ground really well against us 2 weeks ago, for example. But they just can't. They can't find the final product at the moment. And I just think against the Collingwood team, that's just so that punishes you. They'll need to definitely be on tonight, the Dockers. But, from a Collingwood perspective, they've got plenty of injuries. I mean, let's have a quick look at their injury list while we're waiting for the game to kick off. Collingwood injury list. So, Jeremy Howe's out, of course. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 out. I know 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿 Jeremy Howe. 𝐵𝐿 still out with concussion. 𝐕𝐹 copped the concussion last week or the week before. 𝐵𝐿 obviously with the knee. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿's also another one, but couldn't get up, and then Mitchell's out with the foot 2 to 5 weeks. So, yeah, they are coupling a bit of carnage at the moment, the Dockers. Not the Dockers, sorry, the Pies. But they have shown the past few weeks that with their injuries, they've played still some really good footy. So, yeah, it should be a good game tonight. Can really see this one going either way. Tipped you guys yesterday by 30, only 1 point off. Oh, very nice. Yeah, it's a good feeling when you almost nail the margin for the first game of the round for sure. Hopefully going well. Jonas and Lucas, welcome to the stream. Collingwood by 1. Ooh, tight game. The close ones you definitely expect. Collingwood to get up. They are the kings of the close ones. They just play it so well. I'll be honest, for us as a Pie supporter, I'm shitting myself. Oh, well, definitely with the outs, it isn't helping your cause, to be fair, Jimmy. But I wouldn't think it's the end of the world. Dropping a game against the Dockers have been very good the last few weeks, and it's tough to get the wins over there in Perth. But sorry about that. It's just my mic stand squeaking around a little bit. Obviously big game for both teams. Still do back in Collingwood with this one, but I understand that you're nervous for this game. You're sort of shitting bricks, but you haven't lost since round 2, so I think they've been very good. Macquarie's playing. Oh yeah, apologies about that. It's still said he was 1 to 2 weeks on here. Must have been a out of date injury list. Speaking of the teams, I have a look. I knew that was going to be a few debutants. Macquarie's come back in. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿, sorry. And then, Charlie Dean's back into the team. Ed Allen as well. His first game. Will Parker, also another debutant. Wouldn't have minded Allen in his draft year, but versatile sort of player. So keen to see how he goes tonight. And as for Will Parker, don't know much about him. He was a cricketer a few months ago. I've been hearing, and he got picked up. I think it was in the pre-season supplementary selection period. So he's also getting his debut. He's going to be the sub. Corey Wagner also is the sub for the Dockers. And Charlie Dean was a bit of a liability the first few weeks. So he's back on the team. We'll see how he goes. And big in for the Dockers though. Shaun Dux comes back on the side. So a key player to their midfield setup. Can win a lot of headouts. Paddy Voss gets dropped. Don't think Voss is that bad of a player, but geez, his goal kicking let him down, so he's dropped, and Frederick's out injured. I think that was with a concussion last week where he collided into Webster, I'm pretty sure. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿 playing his old side. I'm interested to hear the the sort of treatment he gets. Will there be a lot of booing? What will the noise be? That's what I'm interested to hear. Now to try it out in Supercomputer or Supercoach. I'm assuming you mean McKercher, so I should get in Sexton, do you reckon? I personally want to get in Sexton, Zach. I think he's a bit too expensive. Keep McKercher. He's going to be a handy player post-buy. I think he can score 90 plus the rest of the season, especially with Sheasel in the midfield, so I'd keep him, mate. Parker's bowling when the Stars scored 72 highest BBL score. Oh, there you go. After going well, wooden spoon, mate. This will be a close one. I think it should be, mate. Pies lose today. Chance of Swans Port Grand Final increases. Oh, mate. Early Grand Final preview, round 22. Or whenever we bloody play is. Sexton has 3 weeks until... Yeah, exactly. The power factor too as well, Kai. And also, might I say, Like the last 2 weeks, North and Geelong like barely showed any forward pressure. Like the Suns were just chipping the ball out the back with ease. So he got a lot of cheap balls. So remember that his first 3 weeks, Sexton were very ordinary. All traded him out. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we're underway. Supercoach talk aside for now. In fact, I'm always willing to talk about Supercoach or fantasy all night long. But more about the game. So first clearance went to Sarong, and it was a tackle from Josh Dacos, and it was a poor kick as it's intercepted by Alex Pearce. I tell you what, he's definitely in the running for an All-Australian spot. I tell you what, the Western Australian team's key defenders have been bloody good. Same with McGovern for the Eagles, and I mean Luke Ryan gets a lot of cheap ball, remember? And there he is on cue. Right now across to Brandon Walker. He's now holding down a spot in the 22, which is always good to see. So Doggers always like to do this, the uncontested style. Right now out across to Jordan Clark. Off we go on Callum Mark on the stream, mate. Yeah, I've gone Collingwood by 13, Badger, mate. Don't want to be against your boys at all, Badger, but yeah, I'm bullish on Collingwood to get it done. But hey, I've been liking the Dockers last few weeks. Think they've got some upside. Big log jam too in the table, between pretty much 5th and 11th, you could say. Okay, well, boundary throw in here inside. Fremantle's forward 50. Big T on the call tonight. Oh, we had to catch the plane over for this one after he called last night's game. Darcy hit out only as far as side bottom, playing half back now the last few weeks after he was absolutely non-existent the first couple of weeks of the season. Now it's going to be umpire's ball there. So obviously from the get-go, Collingwood want to apply the pressure as they are one of the toughest and highest pressure teams in the comp. Here's McCrory. A little toe poke from Brayshaw. Josh Dacos able to get it. And a little chipping ball tried to find Maynard, but ball goes out of bounds instead. Freo already getting top of the midfield. Yeah, I said in the power rankings video, they're actually first in the comp for stoppage differential. So, yeah, they're very good. They're very good in those areas. I think Sarong's been so underrated this season. I think he's a top 3 mid at the moment. Like, he's been unbelievable. Johnson now to Brayshaw and back to 𝐼𝐴. High ball inside 50. No one could catch it on the full. And now Frampton, a fan favourite out of the fence. Kick's no good though. Pearce intercepts. Another intercept mark for Alex Pearce. Off we go, well, Aussie dude, mates. Log jam the table from the Swans. From the Swans to those not really in finals contention, to be honest. Dockers too inaccurate to tip against the Pies, even their outs. Yeah, that was my feeling, sort of. Anyway, this is going to be holding for Michael Walters. He's got the glove tonight. Let's see this again. Oh no, sorry, high contacts. Yeah, it was there. I'll tell you what though, Isaac Quaynor, he's been. How should I put it? Has he been a bit underwhelming? I feel like he has. Like there was big expectations on this guy this year, and look, even if he's chipping away, ticking the boxes, that's okay. But I think he's honestly been a little bit underwhelming. Like I don't think he's been at his absolute best. So yeah, I don't know, that's my thoughts. But commentators curse. Oh, Tracy, don't tell me. Oh, what a kick from Josh Tracy, first of the night, the Dockers. That's a sensational kick. No, it feels like almost every set shot he does, he sprays it across to the left, but he's slotted that one. Quaynor I thought was a little overrated last year. I feel like it's been poor this year. Yeah, honestly, I felt Quaynor was probably a little bit overrated last year as well. But he was good, though. He has potential, but from last year, I felt he was a bit overrated. But I thought he'd boss it this year. I mean, another All-Australian squad spot, but no. Nice kick, though, from Tracy, and he's already off to the bench. Goes for the Swannies, Badger. 100% he's let us. He's down across the board. Yeah, I don't know. He's just looked off a bit. He just has. Anyway, plays a kick goal in every game. 21 in a row for Josh Tracy. How about that? Go back in the middle we go. Nick Dacos will get the centre clearance for the Pies. First inside 50 their way. Pearce, another intercept mark. How about that? Butter's number wrong, but Sarong's cool. Yeah, no, Butter's been, his last few weeks have been insane. How about that last quarter, though? Geez, you love to play with a player like Zach Butters. Even in like your junior years or growing up with him, you would have loved to play with him. Just like that. Bloke, he never gives up and just attacking the footy's great. Anyway, Chapman now to 𝐓𝐿𝐴 towards the pocket. Should hold this one, 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻, and he does. Good movement there, the Dockers. So this is what I've liked watching them the last few weeks. They're playing a lot more through the middle of the ground, through the corridor, taking it on. And to be honest, this has probably been all year. And that's good. Seeing Darcy Moore there, just letting a miss off the chain. So 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻, though, he's been a bit inconsistent with his goal kicking. Look, I think it's always easy to say with a player like 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻, he doesn't put much momentum in his set shots, but he was kicking very accurately last year with the same set shot routine. So he's a good kick for goal. You should just back him in. Anyway, well, there you go. That's out in the full. Well, I said what was true. Out the full it is. I appreciate the kind words, Aussie dude, mate. Out of the 11 games for the Swans, only 2 sides kicked more goals than behinds. Don't know if that's luck or extra pressure. Yeah, I'd say it's a bit of fortune, but at the same time, I think it's just what we can control. That's the classic saying, I think. And you know, the thing is, our second halves have been so much better this year. Unlike the fourth quarter last night, that was a bit uncharacteristic from what we've seen this year. But I think we're mentally a much more tougher side. That's what I've noticed a lot more. And we've had lulls in games, and we've been able to really bounce back and get going, and put on some scoreboard pressure. So anyway, downfield free here. I think it was in the back again for Young, and now inside 50. Walters just couldn't trap the ball. Out of bounds it goes. What a miss, Slow. Ah, yeah, very nice, Cal. It's always the classic when you're talking about 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻. Anyway, 450 stoppage here. Pendlebury, what a first quarter he had last week. Dacos out to Maynard. No fuss wax at 4, but only as far as... Is that Josh Draper? Yeah, it is. Good intercepts. Anyway, Johnson now. Corridor kick. Risky stuff, but no, sits for Tom Emmett. And he can go into goal and kick the seconds. Ooh, he's got to kick that one. So those are the sort of shots that let the Dockers down. Those gettable chances. Another miss. But yeah, very good stuff for the Dockers, though. Already 83% time and forward half so far this game. Well done from Brodie. We defend the areas so they shoot from silly angles, hence more behinds. Yeah, I mean, I think our pressure's been definitely a reason why they do miss. And defensively, we've been very good this year, apart from the first quarter against the Bulldogs last night. Anyway, chance coming up. Harvey Harrison should goal, and he sneaks it home. Quick recite. Oh, first goal for the Pies. Well, there we go. They get one out the back. He's a good player, Harvey Harrison. He had a very good, really good performance against Carlton. I streamed that game the other week ago. Did little things well. He was in a moon boot only 2 weeks ago, so good to see him back out there, and he kicks the first for Collingwood. But yeah, definitely right, Finn. I think at ground level now, defensive 50 were always very clean too. Hopefully going well, Eric, mate. Welcome to the stream again. Pissing down in the Philippines tonight. Glad the game's not being played here. They need flippers. You know, hopefully it's still nice and warm over there, mate. Yeah, good to have your company, man. Yeah, Nomad, welcome to the stream, mates. I don't think that's the case. Seen Bond and Macca kick behinds from over shots within 20 metres, etc. Oh, well, yeah, it's multiple factors too. You know, accuracy is king. Anyway, Mason Cox given a block free there. Anyway, Hayden Young now will take advantage. Another inside 54. Fremantle on the chest. 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻. Well done. It's a good play there. Mason Cox trying to get into 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻 there. Yeah, knee in the chest there. Coxie can't believe it. Good vision, though, from young Abbott. That for a kick, piercing ball. Okay, well, chance for Joice to redeem himself here. Last set shot was out in the full. Can Joice slot this one home? No, he cannot. Does that even make this? It does make the distance. Just through for a point. 1-2 now for the Dockers. For an accuracy saving us. Has been their issue the last few weeks. 1-2, 1-0. Geez, Cox should know you can't leave it in there. Yeah. It's still odd, like, even, well, good intercept there from Jackson. Like, when players drag it in and they don't attempt to get rid of it, I'm like, you know, you should know the rules. You're not allowed to do that. You have to bloody get rid of it. So that's also another thing I noticed too. Jackson inside 50. Can they grab another contested mark? Ball hits the deck. Tom Emmett, good attack on it. Ball trickles out. Maybe a sock on Jeremy Sharp. Oh, get in. He's in my fantasy team. Come on, Jez. 2-2. 1-6. Dockers with their second. And it was coming, to be honest. Last few inside 50s their way. Jeremy Sharp on the board. Former Gold Coast son. And yeah, I'll tell you what, he's been... In fact, bottom right of your screens, who's been the best recruit so far this year? Now, I don't want to be too biased, but it's hard to go past the big boys of Brodie Grundy and James Jordan. But I tell you what, Jeremy Sharp's a bit of an unsung, a bit of an under-the-radar type. Pre-season, delisted pickup. Couldn't really get much time at the Suns, but he just holds his width so well on the wing for the Dockers so far this year. There he is again. There he is, just out the back. He's just sitting there. Okay, 2-2, 1-0. Jai should really change his name. Yeah, you can't trust people named Jai. Alright, in the middle we go. Jackson do a bit of head out work. Nick Dacos, ground ball get. Very nice to Pendlebury. And always a lovely kick the football out towards the wing. Joe Richards, is it his third game? Second? Third? No, I think it's his third game. Back and board it to Nick Dacos. Quick ball to Pendlebury. Who's he got at home here? So a few marks in a row here for the Pies, gaining a bit of control. Who they got at home? Maybe the tall timber of Darcy Cameron. He's a good mark. Oh, almost the one met there with 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Pearce now under this one, and that ball is still in. Ball up it is. Oh, no, Nick Dacos actually threw that. Jackson hit out. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 gets it. Little dribbling ball. And Pearce should take this over, and he does. So, first behind to the Pies of this game. Right now, shorts to Chapman. And now out across to Jeremy Sharp. Grundy value over replacement, Sharp value of trade. Yeah, for sure, kind. I'll tell you what, I mean, we got bloody Grundy for peanuts as well. When you think about Kai, I mean, really, it was a mixture of things. It was like the Dylan Stevens trade that helped facilitate getting Grundy. It was also trading last year too, the year before, sorry, when we traded out of that pick in the 20s to Hawthorn to move back a couple of spots. Because we got Hawthorn's future second. Like that was part of all those trades too. So a lot of smart decisions helped facilitate the trade. Anyway, Ad Allen now, his first touch. Corridor kick, it does sit here for McCree. They could be out on the outer side, but McCree wants to take it back and down the spine. A deep kick, who's up one-on-one. Elliott almost from the side. He gives the hands now to 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. Crunch from 𝐴𝐵. Still gets the hand pass out. Richards under this one. Gets it out to Bobby Hill. Nice tackle there from Jordan Clark. And umpire's ball. Great defensive edits there from the Dockers. Grundy's 46 and future second. Also involves Weddle, Vickery trade and Fisher trade, as he said. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was the Weddle one. And then the Adams, the pick 33. So that was part of the Stevens trade, I'm pretty sure. I forgot. It's, you forget exactly what it was, but yeah, the Stevens trade was a beauty. I mean, I'll be honest. I thought Stevens. I would have minded to keep Dylan Stevens because he's sort of the player that I think for him he needs to thrive on with a good team. around him. And he had some good games last year, especially the start of 2023. But yeah, dropped off and just in a bad side, he's getting exposed a bit. Always been a bit of a bruise-free player. And now on the Magoos for the North. Clark now hands to Sarong. Out over the top to Jeremy Sharp. Geez, how about that for a hand pass? That's almost like a length of a kick. And Jazz now has a bit of space. It's the short kick of Banfield. Very nicely done. And a kick out of space here for Sonny Walters. He can turn, he can go. He gives it back to Sharp here. Jeez, look at his running. How about this? Now the Dockers could be out. Hand pass. Andy Brayshaw. He can find the goals for the Dockers. Third, right down the pipe. Great play from Freo. Impressive start here. Where's Fife? Yeah, he is playing. He's just yet to get a touch. Yep, he's still on 0 touches, Nat Fife. Do you still have Jeremy Sharp in your fantasy team, Kai? Because he's been an absolute beast last few weeks. Not Fisherman Stevens. Yeah, same Don, different league. So last night out of the 2019 draft class, Swan selected 8 guys. Only 1 guy's left on the list. Yeah, 2019 was a bit of a rough draft. Only the good one really was Chaddy Warner. And I was pretty chuffed when we took Will Gould too. Good finish there from Brayshaw. Yeah, go well, mate. Hopefully go well yourself, mate. 2 in a row for the Dockers. Exactly right, Badger. Back in the middle we go. Darcy and Mason Cox. Cox hit out only as far as Brayshaw again. Gets a little kick forward. Fife couldn't get the possession, but Sarong can. Twisting, turning, trying to find some space. Kick smothered there from Crisp. And he goes just back. Oh dear, he's given that one up to 𝐼𝐻𝐿. His hand pass not great though for Harrison. Brayshaw, another ground ball. Takes on a McCreary tackle. Just gets it out. 𝐼𝐻𝐿 now gets the intercept. Can he paddle it forward? Get it into a favourable slot here. Nice hands from Hill. Chance now for Sullivan. Snap round the corner. It's the woodwork. That's unlucky. Could have gold off that, the Pies. Sharp and Fantasy, not Supercoach. Trying to find the top 1% ownership of him in Supercoach. Yeah, I never had him in Supercoach. I stuffed around a bit with my rookies. I mean, my cash gen's okay in Supercoach. It's not as good as it is in Fantasy, but yeah, I never got on Sharp. And nice kick there from Banfield. Out across now to Tom Edmund, I'm pretty sure. There's a penetrating kick. That's a beauty. Finds O'Meara. Oops, sorry about that. Inside 50. 5.2%. Supercoach top 1%. Yeah, no, there you go. Because yeah, those high ownership players do hurt you. Right, well, chance now O'Meara. This is going to take a bit of a kick. Pretty much on the boundary, right on the edge of 50. Anyway, Jago O'Meara, the former Hawk. And he got this one home. Kicks on its way. Does it come back? Does not. Across the face. 3 goals, 3, 21, 1 goal, 2, 8. 8:03 to play till quarter time. This has been a great start for Fremantle. They're taking the game on. They're showing, yeah, really good signs in the midfield early on too. Winning a lot of those ground balls. Anyway, kick now. Out the space. Should sit here for Frampton. Can't take the mark though. And O'Meara taking in a strong tackle. Yeah, that's actually going to be holding the ball. Going to go Richards' way. Anyways, he'll just hold it up here. And half back. Goes long down the line. Almost marked from Pearce. Fife back to Luke Ryan. He'll just resell. Oh dear, he's given that one straight up. Turnover now, 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Chip over the top. The Bobby Hill. Will it sit from here? Ah, what a wasted chance. It doesn't. I was actually going for a boundary throw and I couldn't see with that angle. Strong Dacos not involved so far. You know, yeah, Dacos hasn't set the water line early on here. Just let's have a look at the stats. Yeah, just the 4 touches for him. Strong the 5. And then we go number 6 for Caleb. High ball out of there. Tracy on the 1-on-2. Side bottom should win this. He does so. Flicks it back to himself though. Little toe poke out. Should sit here for Noble. Can't get a clean possession. Crushing through is Tracy. Little toe poke forward from O'Meara was okay. Slap backwards. Was clever enough for him more, but It's going to be a stoppage nonetheless. Oh, it's going to be on the ball though. Mira dragged it back in. What do you think of the hip drop tackle last night? Which one was that, sorry? Hip drop tackle. Can't think of any at the moment. Anyway, Nick Blakey now. Josh Dacos now out to Richards. Inside 50. Over the top, Hill almost marked. And hand pass from Chapman. I just realised, did I accidentally say Nick Blakey? Sorry, I just had a massive brain fade. When you said hip drop tackle, the first thing that came to mind is I remember Nick Blakey copped a nasty bump from like Charlie Ballard a few years ago. I don't know why, that just came to mind. Sorry, that's just a brain fart. If I accidentally said Nick Blakey there. The Norton one. Yeah, he just got his leg caught in a very bad spot. Oh, okay, they actually went for a point. Yeah, I felt like that one would have gone over. Jeez, that's clearly over. Checking the score review, so they're checking the score review side a few times. Round 16, Freo is going against. In round 16, Freo is going against freo. I don't know what you mean by that, Phil. Anyway, boundary thrown here. So Dockers controlling the game well, 27-9 marks, controlling that uncontested style that they always like to possess. Hit out from Cox, spills out to Young, and now Chapman will just backtrack to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Poor kick though. As 𝗵𝐿𝐴 intercepts 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, the former Pie as well. 𝗵𝐿𝐴 now goes a long ball inside 50. Can they find a contested grab? Cox from the side. Couldn't take it. Chapman ground level. Gets the hands out to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Hands were beautiful. As always to Amira. The smother was good there from Quain. Well, that's better to see. Ball goes over. Score review post play on. But good call. It'd be bad if it plays out for a free goal. Yeah, that's a good call. Because, during the game, the ARC can just quickly have a replay and hold things up like they do with VR and soccer. If we can see it on the telly, the floggers will be doing reviews, have no excuse. Dacos without it. Going to get a holding free here. Against Tate and Young. Nicky Dacos now. Who's he got at home? Going to set up a high one. Numbers fly, Bobby Hill. He could have been pinned there for holding there. Had a little bit of a jumper hold, but nothing given. Another boundary throw in. AFL's golden child, Nick Dacos. Oh, he's a special player, though. It's like, if it's like either him or Harley Reid has a great moment, or it's going to be all over social media. Both good players, though, for sure. Brandon Walker now. Oh, almost tripped over. Can't get the ball in. Yeah, he lost his balance there, so almost getting tripped over. 4:52 to play, 3 goals 3 to 1 goal 3 in favour of the Dockers, or 𝐼𝐿𝐴 as they're called tonight. Cox hit out, gets a little tap forward against Sarong, goes for the jump ball and instantly tackled by Schultz. Oh, thanks very much for 10 gifted memberships once again, Kyle. You're too kind, mate. Feels like all the time you're just giving them out, but no, really appreciate it, mate. Well, there you go. Congratulations to everybody who's got the gifted member. Oh, it's a beautiful perk. It is an absolute beauty of a perk. I'll tell you what, the emojis, the benefits, it's good for all of you to be on board. But celebrate with a Nick Blakey or a Tommy Papley emoji, shall we? I need to actually start adding more emojis. I keep on bloody saying it, I always forget. Feel free to let me know any suggestions for emojis. They're always good to do. Now off the ground there. That will sit nicely there for Richards. And then now Josh Dacos. He's a lovely kick for goal, this man. Right down the pipe. Response. Much needed for Collingwood. They kick their second. Going back to 6 points. And, hey, I think if you're a Collingwood supporter, you'll definitely take. You're only down by a kick. Joshy Dacos. Great goal from outside 50. And sorry, I turned off the desktop audio so that sound, Leo Barry's star wouldn't keep on repeating. Good snug, though, from Dacos. Josh it is. Been quietly... I'll tell you what, he's always quietly under the radar, Josh Dacos, as always. Obviously made the All-Australian last year, but he was alongside Goulden, the clear... them two were the clear best wingmen of the comp. That's what good teams do, though. They're able to generate goals, something out of nothing. Soccer out of there and marked from Richards' hands, from Dacos, and a goal. Nick Dacos, lovely gather with the 1 met. Gets the centre clearance now out towards the wing. This should sit nicely here from McCreek. Drops the mark, though. Almost a tackle there for Ed Allen, and now 𝐼𝐴 just hacks it around the corner, and that's out in the full. Well done there from Ed Allen. Appreciate it, right? Yeah, actually, I was about to say, Cal, I should turn off the desktop audio for any West Coast supporters in the chat, mate. So there you go. No, that would have been a rough day for you boys. Anyways, what can the Pies manufacture here? They've gotten the last few minutes have been better. Cameron pushed over with ease. Cross, he went down like a sack of spuds. Yep, umpire's ball again. So yeah, last 6 inside 50s going Collingwood's way. What's this for? Well, it's going to be Jack Crisp's free. Friend the holding free, I think it's against Sarong it is. Who was it against? Oh, I think it was against 𝐼𝐴. There you go. Jack Crisp now to make this game even. He misses. Should be kicking that. 2 goals, 4-16, 3 goals, 3-21. Game under a kick now. We'll got the revenge next year, so all is fair. Yeah, that's fair enough. Luke Ryan now takes the kick in. Long ball. Oh, Amos got up there. Crunching contest, Luke Jackson now. How about those hands? Clean. Oh, jeez. He is put Hardy Young under the pump there. What on earth was that hand pass? Terrible. What on earth was that? Another ball up here. Cameron hit outs. Kick was smothered from Sullivan. And nice hands here for the Dockers. But they continue to apply the heat here, the Pies. Cameron now will get this one. Ball bobbling around. Who will get there first? Richards attacks well and tackled nicely from Jeremy Sharp. Umpire's ball. Hospital pass of the year. Bloody hell. I tell you what though, Luke Jackson, look, great guy, but I don't think he's necessarily the sharpest tool in the shed. I don't know if anyone's seen like that Toyota video where he like reviewed a car. How you going, guys? Luke Jackson here. Today we're gonna have a tour around latest Toyota car I got. Yeah, it's a good car. I like it, like nice and big, and yeah, it's a good thing to drive. Nah, you gotta love Dogger. Not a bad Jackson impression, must be said. Charlie Dean, nicely done. Hands out from Dacos. Just gets it out into space for Ed Allen. Brayshaw on pursuit. I'm going to read back to side bottom now across to Ed Allen. Allen, oh, under the pump here a little bit. He's turned that one over now. 𝐼𝐴 will get this one. Can pump it long inside 51 on 2 though. This won't favour the Dockers at all as Darcy Moore easily intercepts. And they want to go here, Collingwood. Moore. Hand pass to Kane Horn. Has a little bit of time. He gets the hand pass back to Moore here. He's got to go here, Darcy. He's pushed up. Did well. Penetrating boot now. Down towards a one-on-one. That's Pearce and also 𝐼𝐴. Ball trickles out the back. It's an in the back free here. Who's it against? Going to go 𝐼𝐴. Against 𝐼𝐴, sorry. Pearce now. We'll go short to Chapman. Good to see Chapman back out in the field, of course. Yeah, geez, he's had his injuries early in his career. Playing some consistent footy now as Chapman. That man goes long down the line. Cameron. Can't take the mark. Jackson. Yeah, again, another questionable hand pass to Young there. He's got 𝐓𝐿𝐴 just on his shoulder. Bloody hell. Cameron hit out's nice. 𝐓𝐴 kick forward, a high kick, who will result into a mark of, not going to be a mark there for 𝐼𝐚𝐭𝐞𝐬. Sharp, quick hands, only as far as 𝐓𝐴. Now he can gain some metres with a low flat kick towards the boundary. That's just going to sit for Harrison and Draper, who can win this one. Holding, going to be holding against Draper. Free to Harrison. Okay, under a minute to play. Still a chance for Collingwood to hit the front here. He'll just lateral it across to 𝐓𝐴. He's got 𝐓𝐴 on short, doesn't want to go to him. He's going to pump it deep. Gain some metres, set one up. Can 𝐼𝐚𝐭𝐞𝐬 fly back from injury? He can't take it. Jeez, he actually crashed into Alex Pearce there. Mark to Clark. And Luke Ryan now in the back pocket. Sydney Swans, mean team, will refresh for the dawn. Yeah, you'd think so, El, mate. I think the bye's come at a good time for us. What? What's happened? Oh, okay. Well, what a cough up. Justin Longmuir will be spitting chips in the box, you'd think. They've given away a chance here for Colin to be back in front. High contact against maybe Tracy. We'll have to see this again on the replay. Let's see. It's Amos, I think. Oh. I don't know. If it was like what Grundy did last week, where he like striked him on the chest, then yeah. But anyway, Harrison, can he go? He sure can. Oh, Freo fans not going to be happy with that. Pies hit the front at quarter time. Good kick though from Harrison. He's got 2. Good start for him. Wow. Well, this has been a bit of a crazy first term. It felt like it was all Fremantle the first 15 minutes or so. But Collingwood, credit to them, they've started a bit rusty, but they've starting to get their game back in check. Starting to win at the source a little bit more. And yeah, the pressure's really ramped up the last 15 minutes or so. It's a nice goal there, Harrison. He's got 2. 1 point margin in favour of the Pies at quarter time. Rest should be saving these for the last 2 minutes. Now imagine that happened in the fourth quarter to win the game. Oh dear. Oh yeah, it is eye contact, but geez, it was like, it wasn't like a punch or anything. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that'll be maybe one looked at. In fact, it probably won't be reflected upon, because you see, the beautiful thing about these controversial frees is when stuff like that happens early on in the game, not much is said about it. But if it happens to, like late in the game, it's all over the news and it's all over on the top of footy shows, press releases and all that crap. So, yeah. But yeah, no, much better last 15 minutes for the Pies though. They're starting to settle. When a few the contested ball themselves, winning they've been good in the clearances early on though. They've been good in the clearances, sorry, when they've been able to mount a bit of a comeback their way. Yeah, probably looking a bit more damaging on the scoreboard than the Dockers. So, hey, you never know. This one could have a lot of lead changes. We'll see. Will only be talked about if it ends up being a close game within a kick. Yeah, exactly right, Kai. Even like last night too, that bloody McLean 50 was a shocker. I mean, you could sort of give it a reasoning like, yeah, maybe it was there because he can't hit the ball out, but like it had to be just paid a mark at least. But terrible way to end the game. Like it was, sad way to see it finish like that. It was a close finish. And as a Swan supporter, I actually would have preferred for it just to be marked from McLean because it gives us good practice for it. It would have been under the pump, but since we got that goal, the pressure valve released a little bit. But yeah, good start to this game. Both teams have had their fair share of momentum, and it's a 1-point margin. 3 goals 3, 3 goals 4. Let's have a look at the team stats while I wait for the second term. I hate how they talk about decisions made late in games, especially in finals. The rules are the rules. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is true, Cal. That is true. I feel like people are always a little bit too reactive and get a bit carried away. You get a bit over emotional with decisions, but sometimes you got to realise maybe it was there. But the big issue though is the inconsistency because, X free kick will be given, but then Y scenario isn't given for the similar thing. So, hope we're going well, Nico, mate. Good start for your boys. IRL's just got a notification. They got a membership for a month. Thank you. Oh, no worries. VPS. Thank Kai Mori. I tell you what. Were you watching the stream, VPS, or were you? Because I think you actually have to be watching the stream if you get the membership, or maybe since Kai's been that generous, I've got that many members in the chat. Maybe there's like a few left over where this YouTube system's like, okay, we'll just give a few to random subscribers or whatever. There you go, AVPS. Has been got one, so beautiful, mate. Been no worries at all. Somehow people walked out of the game thinking the Swans are handed by the game by the umps. Whatever, you got to realise that is just every single close game or every single game where there's a decision that might go against a team. It's just human nature to blame the umpires. Like I never like to go down that route too much. The umpiring was a little bit dodgy. Like we had a few calls go against us a wee bit. Like Chad Warner one was a shocker. But here's what it is. Obviously fans will complain. Fair enough. I can do that if I want, but I'm not really for it too much. I think as well, like, you would have been proud if you were Bulldog supporter of how you played, but at the same time, geez, the inaccuracy did hurt them. Missed a lot of set shots too. Every game within 20, the team that loses gets stuffed by them. Yeah, exactly right, Kai. That's just how it works every single time. Pretty much how it goes. But yeah, 15 to 13 inside 50s. 11 to 8 clearances the Pies way, winning the contested ball as well. 4 to 0 marks inside 50 though for the Dockers. Haven't been able to cash in with a few of those set shots though. Intercept possessions 5 for Alex Pearce. So yeah, he already had 3 intercept marks like the first 5 minutes of the game. So yeah, he's had a good start. He has been very, very nifty early on. You could say he's in all Australian form to be fair. Three inside 50s for Brodie Myercheck. 5 contested possessions leading for Nick Dacos. 5 contested, 3 uncontested. Oh, thanks for subscribing, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Appreciate it, mate. And then 8 disposals, Luke Ryan and 𝐓𝐡𝐞 on halfback. Okay, well, players getting back to positions now, ready for the second quarter. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, gents. Be heavily appreciated. Ready for the second term. Okay, we're underway for quarter number 2. So, yeah, both teams had their momentum in this first term. We're underway for the second quarter, so who can maybe kick a couple in a row? Who could maybe break from the pack here? Darcy hits it out to Fife. Is that his first touch of the game? Kick does work well enough to Jackson. Can't really get the ground level ball. Fights for it all right. Kane Horn hands it out to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Whacks a kick forward. No good. Alex Pearce, I know they were intercepting grab. Who you got for the win? I've gone Collingwood by 13 points, Reggie. I think they're in good form at the moment, but it's been a good start from the Dockers as well. All right, Chapman just got the hands out. Walters to Brayshaw, back to Chapman, having a good start to this game. A high ball. Frampton's the spare man back there. Should take it, and he does. Now he'll go out across to Quaynor. And we'll chip it out across to Bobby Hill. Should sit from here, and it does. Short kick, Josh Dacos. Back now to Bobby Hill. It's got another flat kick here on board for Jack Crisp. Another corridor kick on for the Pies here. They're moving it nicely. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 carving up Fremantle's midfield here. And back out across to Bobby Hill. And over the top, just couldn't hit Dacos on the full, but he can go for goal here. Nick Dacos, a high kick. Is it home? No. Not even going to get there. Going to be a mark. Phil Dockers have moments when they lose focus. If Collingwood takes that opportunity, they win. Yeah, fair enough thought, Reggie. I also felt, yeah, just Fremantle's inaccuracy hurts them. And Collingwood have been in very good form. Like, they haven't lost a game since round 2. Luke Ryan, risky kick. He's turned that over. Poor kick there from Ryan as it's intercepted from Bobby Hill. He's had a few dodgy turnovers this game, Luke Ryan. Yeah, those lollipop balls out of defence always kill you. Those high hang time ones need a dart. Need to give them the darts. The low flat deliveries. Bobby Hill to extend the Pies lead. Lining up from pretty much in front outside 50. Kick no good, but at least sets it up for maybe a mark. Ryan off hands. Twisting, turning, hands out into space. Clark falls over, so ineffective disposal. Crisp hit as he hand passed, and 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 under it, ball up. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 grabs it out of the ruck. Nice from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Breaks free. Kick. No good. This is to the right-hand side. 2-point margin. Right, now goes back to Heath Chapman and now to Brayshaw. So do they want the fat side here? They do. Good mark there from Fife. Fife now will want to go down the line. Kick no good. Easy intercept there for Cameron. Not a very good kick there. Went to a smaller Walters and put it too high up for him. And easy intercept there for Darcy Cameron. He goes back now to Maynard in the red-orange boots tonight. People talking about free inaccuracy, but we're equally shocking at times. Yeah, I think that is fair enough, but I think it's like a massive talking point for the Dockers because that's the ultimate thing that's letting them down. Like, they could have been in games a lot more, like against the Swans, for example. But it's been their biggest negative really. Mason Cox now will set one up to a centre foot. It's not a great kick though. Probably not a long kick enough for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, and that's another risky kick out towards the wing, but well done from him there with the stiff arm. Snap kick round the corner. Does sit here for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Options in the corridor if they want to go, and they do. Geez, another risky kick, but it's a beauty. It works to 𝐸MIT. And they've got options here on the outer side. 𝐸MIT out across to Jeremy Sharp. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 making a lead. Doesn't want to go. He wants to go deep instead. Does this sit for Jackson? I think that's out the full. And it is. Frampton now back to Darcy Moore. Kick now out towards the 50. Harvey Harrison will compete. In front was O'Meara. And Harrison, he's having a good start this game. Chips one in the corridor for Sullivan to go and get. Can't get there though. Chapman hand passes ordinary. Darcy, not bad for a big boy. Hand pass got there. Toe poke for from Sullivan. No good. And now Clark. They can go down the outer side here again. The Dockers. Draper. Out across to Ryan. Nope, that works. And now Walker to Sharp. Sharp now will play on. Go long down the line. Up to the direction of Jackson. Cameron back with the fight almost. Moore, that's going to be part of mark. Very nice. Moore now will switch up the play here. Out across to McCreary. Not really much on the outer side, so he goes back inboard to side bottom. Side bottom now. Will just... Ooh, yep, that... Nope, doesn't sit there for Ed Allen. Hold on there from Tracy. Jackson looks like he drives a Flintstones car. Yeah, he's got a good mop on him. Nick Dacos now, very nice hand pass there, but he puts McCrew under the pump and now Cameron, ball spills out. Hands are nice from Johnson, back to Sarong, a high ball inside 50. Quaynor got a mitt in, ball spills out. Crisper crunching tackle, umpire's ball. Ball up here. Josh Dacos can't really get a clean disposal. Sullivan neither can either. Ball trickles out. Clark attacks the footy with pace. Sullivan back to Dacos and a kick over the top. It will sit for Noble. And a short kick to Jack Crisp. Slow second quarter so far. Yeah, neither team able to kick a goal yet. Almost 7 minutes in on the countdown clock. Kick sits for Schultz, can't take it. Hands from 𝐼𝐴. Schultz, a soccer forward, high up in the air, into space. Who can get this one? Clark will get there first. Has some pace as always, and will go out across here to Jeremy Sharp. Does the ball sit for him? It does. Has a bit of time here. We'll go back though to Brandon Walker. And now to Draper. Oh dear, that's a poor kick. Terrible kick. Ball trickles out. Sullivan now. What can he manufacture? Hands. Does it sit here for Richards? Can't get the pick up. Neither can 𝐼𝐴. Bobby Hill always dangerous at this level. Chance now. Sullivan. He's going with the check side. Yeah, see that never works. Those check sides from the wrong side of the field. Couldn't convert there. 3-point margin. Draper now will go long down the line. Crisp couldn't take it. Now Fife off hands. They could go forward here, the Dockers. Emmett holds it up. Going to go inside 50 towards a 1-on-1. Kick's not great. Maynard, strong intercept there. And goes now back out to John Noble. He's got options here on the wing. I think that's Bo McCree. Yep, it is. Sits for him. It does. And now a short kick to Joe Richards. Look at the little man go. Long kick inside 50. 𝐼𝐴 takes the mark. Did well there against Luke Ryan 1-on-1. Read the better of the drop zone and takes the mark. But those kicks are always dangerous though. You know, the ones right down the spine. Yeah, just have to sit there against Ryan. When you have front position, that can hurt you. Brody 𝐼𝐴 now to extend the Pies lead. That kick is no good. That's across the face. Terrible kick. 3-7 for Collingwood now. Ryan now marks it half back. Right now, long down the line to the big Shaun Darcy. Mason Cox free. I'll tell you what, I still remember a few years ago when Shaun Darcy had like a really quiet first half and then he came out and had a brilliant second half. And I don't know, it's like some Freo fan said, Justin Longmuir must have fed Darcy a donut at half time. I don't know why, I just laughed. Because I feel like Shaun Darcy just looks sort of like that dopey type. Not trying to offend him or anything. Yeah, that's just what I thought. Okay, well, 10:44 to go until half-time. Still no goals. Still no goals for both teams. That's going to be high there against Cox. Arms around the neck there. Shaun Dux pill. Hands now to a miss. Down the line. Yeah, geez, that hand pass was not great there from Dux. He just didn't give the chance for the players to spread. What's with Cox's glasses? One is tinted, one isn't. Oh, yeah, it's some eye injury. Maybe it's prescription glasses. I don't know. Mr. Sun, 2012. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully going well. Good to have your company. Cox out of the ruck. And Dacos under it is held up. Umpire's ball. Dacos now. Look at that. Just how he can get out of that pressure. He like hunches the back sort of. Nice there from Pearce. Another intercept mark. That's going to be front on. Yep. Chop the arms there against 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 the Bronx Cheers. The former Pie. Back now to Luke Ryan. And now to Walker. Now to Draper. Draper now will go long down the line. High ball. He's got the sit here. Tracy did well. Only throw. Have to go on Steam team. Welcome, mates. Boundary throw in. Jackson, Cox to go at it. Cox couldn't get it. Little toe poke out there from Brayshaw. Schultz. Richard. Oh, no, sorry. Who was that? That was, nope. Cox drops the pill. Grand hand pass is nice from Young, and now Sharp, a high one around the corner. And the ball goes over. Nice full moon there tonight in Perth. Mason Cox with a bit of blood on his cheek. Are going to come off for the blood rule. Three behinds in a row for the Pie so far. Collingwood's my last team. Freo is my brother's favourite team. Yeah, so fair enough. You want the Dockers to get up, mate. It was almost a full night last night in Canberra, actually. It was like just like a little smick, just not. Umpire's ball. Ball up here. Richards gets it off hands. Whacks one forward. Pearce takes it over. Just what on earth is BT going on about in the box? Says some unusual things. Luke Jackson, Darcy Cameron. Jackson hit out. Brayshaw ain't in and under. Can't get the ground ball. Young fights. We'll go again. A few stoppages in a row here. Dacos, little kick forward. Bobby Hill just couldn't get that half volley. It was a tricky one for him. Johnson under it. Gets the hands out. Sharp taking in the tackle. Ball trickles out. Umpire's ball again. Cameron now, little high ball. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. Hands it back out. Aish gets the hands. Now Brayshaw out across to Clark. Have they gained some separation here, the Dockers? Just got to break through that Queen pressure, and they've kicked it now out into space. Should sit here for 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. Oh, we're finally going to see a goal this quarter maybe from somebody. Now O'Meara inside 50. Does it sit here for Banfield? Oh, is he taking eye? Yes, he is. There we go. We'll have to see that in the replay again. It looked like initially maybe Frampton got him high, but we'll see again. Yeah, sorry, Steam 10. What were you saying, mate? Missed a few chats. Can I play with your footy games? Not too sure what you mean. Speaking of footy games, mate. was actually reminiscing, and I've actually said it on the stream a couple of times before. A few of those old AFL games were good. AFL on the Wii was a beauty. Bailey Banfield now. Can he put the Dockers back in front here? He's been an important role play for the Dockers, and he kicks truly. Fremantle back in the lead for the first time since quarter one. We'll see the replay again. Much needed snag, though, to the first goal of this quarter. It's been a bit of a stalemate. Now we'll take that. That'd be a bit of a soft free, but you know, those marking contests, they do pay him quite a bit. But that's good there from the Dockers. Started with Jordan Clark. They got it out. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 running. And they're almost caught down from Ed Allen there. Yeah, got him on his head there. Just could get the clean ball in. Yeah, so back we go in the middle. 27-25. Pendlebury gets first possession. Out to Crisp. Instantly crunched in the tackle by Jackson. Not paid on the ball. I don't know how he got a hand pass out there. Johnson now. All got to watch out. Almost tackled from 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Goes inside 50. A high ball. Who does it sit for? Maybe chance for Jai. Miss. Ball trickles out. Hand pass. 𝐓𝐡𝐞, underrated player. And kicks truly. 2 in a row for the Dockers. That's better stuff. They want it at ground level there. The Dockers want them from a miss. Playing in front. And some good hand passes there. And there we go. Now putting on some scoreboard pressure to the Dockers. Game extended out to 8 points. Yes, they sure are, Badger, mate. Over there, pass real good. Yeah, I mean, that's holding the ball against Crisp. Don't know how that wasn't given. You know, inside 50. Yeah, miss in front there. Hands it. Tracy. Josh Tracy's been a good player for the Dockers this year. I'll tell you what, underrated he has been. Back we go in the middle for another bounce off the pill. Or the agate, or whatever you call the leather thing. Crisp. Pendlebury. Socket forward from Cameron. Ground level pick up. Almost Sullivan. Couldn't get a clean disposal. Young, how good was that? Fife now. Back to Jordan Clark. Here's he got on the outer wing. Ball doesn't really sit there for Banfield. Now Maynard intercepts. Quick hands to Pendlebury. Now to Josh Jacobs. Who's he got? Hands. Oh, terrible. He's coughed it up. Now the Dockers can do something off the turnover here. Walters in some space. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 making a lead. Elects to go to him. Holds things up. Exciting last few minutes here for the Dockers. And now Walters inside 50. Poor delivery. Intercepted from Darcy Moore. Back to Noble now. And the kick sits just for Joe Richards. Bloody, I tell you what, Joe, is it just me or does Joe Richards and John Noble look so similar? I can't tell who it bloody is from a distance. Anyway, nice little goose step there, and he goes now down the line. Jack Crisp couldn't take it. Clark off hands. Gets a little one of those scoop hand passes that look like a throw, but probably are a hand pass. And now Johnson goes down the line. Good contest there for the miss and more. And more won that one. And now 𝐴𝐿𝐼 can go out the outer side here to 𝗵𝐿𝐼. Back to Maynard. Ooh, in a bit of a pickle. So he'll just whack it for 𝐴𝐿𝐼. Cue the booze. And snaps one around the corner. It sits here for Beau McCree. They could be out here. The Pies. McCree takes a bounce. There we go. Takes another. Oh, predicting what he's doing. Anyway, Luke Ryan's crunched him with a solid tackle. Wow. What a moment. What on earth was McCrory doing there? He had, I think I was, and he's given away 50. Oh dear. That's a horrific moment from McCrory. That was dumb footy from him. Well, Luke Ryan now will set one up inside 50. High ball. Cameron back there. Ball hits the deck. Crummers, maybe a chance here for 𝐓𝐿𝐴. It's the hands out. JDOD 𝐼𝐻𝐪 snapping ball. He's got it. JDOD 𝐼𝐻𝐪 3 in a row for the Dockers. How about this? Well, as I've been saying, they have been showing a lot of upside, this team. And when you can just put the footy through the big sticks, it makes you just look like more of a damaging team. Well, no shit, because you're kicking the goals. But looking good here.
You've just got to get it in and get it in, get a contest, and that's what freo have done for the last 2
VFL level footy from 𝐬𝐻𝐪. Yeah, that was dumb. And, you know, I love 𝐬𝐻𝐪 as a player, but, geez, he had, I think it was Sullivan or something. I don't know. I forgot to see who it was, but he had him in the corridor. Give the hands. They can get it forward. Poor stuff there. That's a terrible, terrible goal to give away for the Pies' point of view. Back we go in the middle. Hit up from, I think that was, yeah, Cameron, sorry. Nice hands there from Brayshaw. Strong now. Out to Jeremy Sharp. Goes by foot. Long kick inside 50. Who was up? 𝐼𝐻𝐪 Moore in a good spot. Can't take the mark there. Charlie Dean. Hands now. Oh, geez, what was that from 𝐼𝐻𝐪? Not 15 for Sullivan. He goes back to 𝐼𝐻𝐪 Moore. And sits here for 𝐷ACOS. Another ground hand pass. No, not good enough there for Dean. Well, how about this? freo got a bit of the jump. 3 in a row their way. They're up now by 14 points.
spinning move there from Shaun Dux. Not sure whether
Hayden Young now. Hands to Chapman round the corner. Almost marked there from Banfield. Dean now. Hands out in the space. Brayshaw's going to get there first. And a snapping ball at goal. Oh, don't tell me. He thinks he's bloody Isaac Heaney. No chance, mate. Nice Heaney impersonation there. Nah, I'm only joking. How about that goal from Meagan last night? Oh, that was a beauty. Moore now will take the kick in. Goes short to Noble. Noble now. Ooh, let's go corridor. Yep, all set for 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Cue the boos again. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 now will go towards the wing. 𝐬𝐻𝐪 can't take it. And ball will find the boundary. It's now a 15-point margin. 3:56 till half time. Darcy hit out. Stripped off it at Allen. Nice hands there from Sarong. Good there from 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Sarong gets it back to Luke Ryan. Nice measuring ball. Finds Hayden Young. And corridor kick. I tell you what, Young loves the corridor options. Oh, Mira, how's he dropped that? Now off the turnover. Sullivan. Hands to Noble. Hands were ordinary though for Noble. Bit of a hospital hand pass there. Umpire's ball. 𝐷ACOS hands it out. 𝐓𝐿𝐴, that will work. And now we'll go out into space here, in the direction of Richards. He's against Chapman here, bit of a foot race. He holds things up. And now go inside 50. Kick could sit here. Cox couldn't take it. Maybe 𝐓𝐿𝐴 at the back. He ducks there. Hand passes out in the space for Harvey Harrison. Who's he got on board? He goes all the way back there to Josh 𝐷ACOS. Can he kick a second of the game? Oh, misses. Misses. Had to kick that one. 3 goals, 8 now, 26 for the Pies. They're doing their best. They're doing their best Fremantle impersonation at the moment. Dearie me. Jordan Clark now, long ball out of the 50. There's up 𝐷ACOS. Ground level, very well done. Hands it out to Billy Frampton. And the kick will be no good. So yeah, the kicking for the Pies have really dropped off this quarter. A lot of poor turnovers, and they're getting caught out a bit in transition. So lacking a bit of synergy. in this second quarter. And to be honest, they've missed a few shots as well. Okay, so what do they want to do here, the Dockers? They usually love to switch it, but Collingwood look like they've covered the switch, so they'll still keep it on the fat side here, the Dockers. Chapman now, having a good half a footy. Goes out across, that will sit for Walters. So they won't mind taking some air out of this game, the Dockers. Now, Clark, kick, just into a patch of space. Cameron will get there first, kicks it forward. Crisp now, good ground level pick up. Now Sullivan has a bit of time, measures his kick. Does that sit for Cox? It sure does, the big man with the spectacles. He's got it home. Oh, that's another hospital hand pass, but it does work for Schultz. High ball, Draper in front, great mark. Very good mark. Draper now, oof, just stays in. Almost out in the full there. Rolls it, Swans versus the Pies this year. Well, if that's a grand final, bloody hell. That would be a game, hopefully, if we were to make the grand final, I just hope we don't get pummeled again. Yeah, the last 3 grand finals have been terrible from us. 2 of them as the favourites as well. Josh Dacos now hands it out to Pendlebury. They need something from their veteran. Twist, turn, snapping ball. Can he goal? That would have been a lovely kick, but he misses again. 3 goals, 9 now for Collingwood. Missing some chances here. Ryan goes short to Clark. Minute to play to half time. Dockers just don't want to concede. No team wants to concede. Clark now long down the line. Sarong kicks it out of the air. Oh, how about that? Oh, okay. That might be deliberate. Yeah, it is. I tell you what, like, oh. I don't think it was deliberate because he tried to kick it forward at least. It's just an unlucky off the side of the boot sort of kick. But oh well. I don't think I can pay that deliberate. There you go. He's not happy as well, Justin Longmuir. Darcy hits it out and gets it out of the ruck. Nice hands from Young. Just works strong, quick hands. How about that? That's what I love about Strong. Just look at those quick hands. They're so good. One of the best in under players. Yeah, it's going to be high there against Pendles. He came in from the side and hit Aish on the head there. Anyway, they could be out here. The Dockers on the outer side. Banfield is going to launch a big one out across to Jeremy Sharp. 10 seconds now. Can they find a mark inside 50? A miss. Good contest there from Moore. Dean just needs to hold it up. Okay, well, 7 seconds here. Maybe a chance for a shot on goal for the Dockers if they are quick enough. Yeah, it would be a fake one badger because, yeah, the actual card here is a moderator. Anyway, siren will sound. There we go. Great quarter from Fremantle. They were able just to put on, quite simply, some scoreboard pressure. And there were good goals as well. Oh, wait. Bit of a fight going on here. Of course, it's bloody Maynard. Always in the centre. Always the bloody, the nucleus of these fights. He always loves giving a bit of biff. But yeah, geez, Collingwood dropped off there a bit. Foot skills have been letting them down, and just Fremantle, just their ability just to, swallow up concede a lot of inside 50s, but then just take some good intercepting grabs and use it well, controlling the game well, their uncontested style, and yeah, they've been let off the Pies have let free off the channel a little bit with some nice end-to-end goals too. So they have dropped a beat, the Pies, and they are currently trailing by 13 points. But, the game could be closer at the same time. They have missed a lot of gettable chances, the Pies. So, still feel like this game could go either way. But I think it's just, Fremantle's damaged much better in the second quarter. Yeah, 6 goals, 4, 3 goals, 9, 27 at half time. Oh, yeah, click the half time button. So look at the team stats and then we'll do the usual stuff. Only thing I stuffed up this round, Supercoach, so far is 𝐼𝐶 𝐼𝐶 that... sorry, bloody yeah, he's spamming again. Sorry, let me just go through the team stats first. So yeah, 28 to 21 inside 50 to Dockers, so getting plenty of supply. Yeah, controlling the game really well. I think Collingwood's pressure dropped off a little bit in the second quarter. The Dockers have been taking a lot of those corridor kicks on, and they've been paying off. So yeah, I think what we saw last few minutes is Collingwood wanted to protect the outer side a little bit, didn't allow freo to switch, but yeah, they're having plenty of it. Game's on their terms. Clearance is dead even, pretty much. +5 contest possession for the Pies. Clearances 6 to Nick 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴, having himself a good game, just getting a lot of it in and under. 19 for Jordan Clark, 18 for Luke Ryan. He's getting a stack of it. He's already got 8 marks, 18 disposals. 10 contest possessions for Nick 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴, 6 for Hayden Young, 6 for Pendlebury, 6 for 𝗏𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. 4 score involvements for 𝗦𝐶𝗰𝐿𝐴, 4 for O'Meara, 4 inside 50s for Joe Richards. Hey, Joe Richards has had a good half of footy. He's been good to watch. Same with, of course, that man, Harvey Harrison. He had a very good first quarter. Brody 𝗏𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 with 4, 𝗦𝐶𝗰𝐿𝐴 3, Sharp, Sarong, and Johnson with 3 each as well. And yeah, we go. Nick 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴's highest contest possession getter with 10. So yeah, this has been a very wide open game. It's not really been a lot of repeat stoppages in and under. It's been free flowing, a lot of uncontested marking and etc. But yeah, this game feels like it still could go either way because the Pies are winning the scoring shots. Okay, sorry, let me just catch up on chat now. Apologies about that. At least you know if on the true one comes, because it'll be very animated when Port play. Fremantle 3rd and half time. Can't be footy. Yeah, we'll get on to the footy games soon. Steam team. Block for 24. Yeah, sweet. Only thing that I've stuffed up this round, Supercoach, so far is the 𝐼𝐶 that Richards will get, as I went Fraser over him due to the role. Oh, so you went Fraser over Richards. Ah, okay. Oh, well. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's understandable because of the role, but yeah, I mean, well, my trades in Supercoach this week, I still have 2 boosts left, so I decided to use a boost to go 2 down, 1 up. I went what was it? I went Howes and Graham down to Fraser and Richards. Yeah, Richards has been good. I actually have Richards fielded because bloody hell Luke Darcy, so he's on 54. I'll take that. And then yeah, Fraser I think looks pretty good. And that was my other trade I did. I've held 𝐼𝐶𝐿𝐴 for this week because he does a low break even. I went up to McGovern, but I'm still really considering Fisher. But I probably have a bit too many round 12 players. But you know, that's fair enough thinking, Kai. I mean, the role is an important thing. I'm watching on 7 Mate. We're just interviewing Pendlebury. Yeah, I'd always like to watch it on 7 Mate and stuff, but I can't because you know, next year though they're going to actually put on 7+ all these games. freo halftime lead by 13 points. Do it for my bro. Yeah, well said, mate. Hopefully they can for your mate. Dear me, that's bloody hell, is there again. Resident Meemaw here. Don't let me steal my spotlight. It's good to see Collingwood losing. Yeah, it's Kevin Keegan once sent. I love it when we beat them. Oh yes, Kevin Keegan. I love it. I love it if we beat them. Love it. Bloody hell, that's a good moment. Back in the day. Fraser, I also think has better job security at least before this weekend. He did. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, no, I got on Richards as well last week, the week before in fantasy, where there was the game against Adelaide. I just think after his game against West Coast, I just rate him. I think he's just a good player, and he's mature age, so he's more of a chance to stay in. Yeah, so you know, he's had a good half, and yeah, Fraser was good last night. I actually was going to have Sullivan as my M8, but I've looped Fraser, so I'm taking his 76, which ain't a bad decision. Okay, let's load up the game, shall we? Warple, and then we'll do the footy grid. There we go. I'm King. Oh, this Sunday though, FA Cup final. I mean, actually no, sorry. I want Man City to win. It's Sunday morning, by the way. I'm pretty sure it is FA Cup final. Yeah, so as a Chelsea supporter, I actually want Man City to win because that means Chelsea gets Europa League football. If Man United win, we get Conference League, and you don't want bloody Conference League. That's like the meme, the new trophy no one cares about. That's the one. That's the one where West Ham won the other year ago. Man City have won enough. Yeah, they bloody are. They bloody win everything. Okay, anyways, let's move on to the Warple. I think that's Sarong with that hair. Caleb Sarong, there we go. Good player. All right, well, there we go. First guess, beautiful. Okay, so first one, we'll do the one where it has the 9 guesses left. How long we got left? It's 12 minutes. Okay, leading goal kicker for a team. Leading game goals for a season, including finals. Would have Jamie Elliott been one? Yeah, 7%. I think that's better than like 𝐼𝐴 and Anthony Rocker and etc. So I'll take that. Quinton Lynch could have been a good one. Medhurst. Yeah, I'll take Elliott. I mean, this is the one with limited guesses, so it can hurt you sometimes when you try and go for a clever one, but it doesn't work. Chris Mayne teammates. Go Braden's. Yeah. 2%. Collingwood. Wasn't Sear the one of them? I remember. I think he did like something stupid off the field, if I remember. Might have been a different player. Collingwood and average 5 tackles a season. Penderbury. Five tackles. Penderbury feels like an obvious one though. So Trent Pair versus North game. Oh bloody hell, that would be a bit of a snooze fest. I mean, do we give North a chance maybe for a quarter? I feel like I wish we do. We wish we would. Shaw? Is that what's his name? Tony Shaw. No, not him. Oh, Reshaw defender. I'd rather go a midfielder. Not a bad guess though, Wooden Spoon. Did Shaun Dux play for the Pies? Well, someone's bloody doing firecrackers, you know. I'm pretty sure he did. He averaged 5 tackles. Oh no, sorry. I'm pretty sure he played for the Pies. I'm not gonna Shaun Dux. Ah, bloody hell. We'll use that undo though. Yeah, well, we've stuffed up the grid. We'll just go Mitchell. 11%. Fremantle, leading goal kicker. I mean, hard to go past like a Matt Pavlich or something. We're Michael Walters. It's 8%. Fremantle and Chris Mayne teammates. What if Tommy Sheridan? %, that's a good guess. Fremantle and average 5 tackles for the season. Ryan Crowley. No, not Crowley. Wow. I mean, you'd think he would be because he kept on targeting. Multi-club player and leading goal kicker for a team. We'll go. I've only got 2 guesses left, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go Nick Davis. Might be a crazy one, but would have Nick Davis been one? No. 3%. Yeah, not good. Not good there. All right. So, footy grid now. Well, this is the better one because you got unlimited guesses. Dockers and Chris Tarrant teammate. Oh, bloody hell. When would have Chris Tarrant played? I'm going to search this up because I don't have a clue if he played, like when he played for the Dockers. 2007 to 2010. Go Josh Carr. 2%. Fremantle multi-club player. Peter Bell. 2%. Fremantle and Chris Mayne teammate. Oh, we just went with this one. Bloody hell, I've got Mayne on this one and the other one. 6. Apologies, I'm sure the short suckle was more than that, says Wooden Spoon. No, it's fine, mate. It was a good guess. I thought that would have been one. Fremantle and Chris Mayne teammates. Might as well go Tom Sheridan. 1%. Collingwood and Chris Tarrant teammates. Simon Prestigacano, or whatever his name was. Prestigacano. Not bad. Collingwood multi-club player. Tom Langdon. Oh, no, that's right. No, sorry, Ed Langdon. Oh, no, apologies. We'll just go... I've gotten the Langdons mixed up. We'll go James... Oh, no, we think about it a little bit deeper. We'll go Paul Williams. 1%. Collingwood, Chris Mayne teammate. Oh, Carousella would have been a good one. Chris Mayne teammates. Go Tom Wilson. Unicorn, bang. Grand final player, Chris Tarrant teammates. I could have sworn 𝐼𝗿𝗍𝗏 played for the Pies. Yeah, he did, 1%. Grand final multi-club player. Mitch Morton, you beast. Oh, as if no unicorn. Grand final player, Chris Mayne teammates. We'll go with Muzungu. Oh, bloody hell, 4%. Thought that would have been a better one. How long we got left? 4 minutes. Might as well. Actually, we'll do that. That logic quiz that we were doing. AFL logic quiz 2024. Here it is. Okay. It was this one. Remember this one? The Giants. All Adam Treloar's teams are in this row. So I think the Magpies were here, and then the Bulldogs were here, and then the Sydney Swans were here, and then the Dockers here. Happy team were in B1. This is Hawthorn. Queensland teams are based in row E. So Suns. Could this be the Suns? Yep. The team that's been in South Australia longer in the AFL is above the other, so the Crows would be above Port with this then. Bulldogs, South Australian teams are in column 2, so they have to be in here. Port and Adelaide have to be in this column. All the S teams are touching. Queensland teams are in row E. So is the Lions here? Yep. The team in E2 has won at least one flag in the AFL era. Let's load up. Let's just get a list of the AFL clubs, and this we'll do process of elimination, so we can sort of like get the eye of. Hey, can you actually on the app like see the teams? Oh no, ladder. Here we go. Okay, so team that's won at least one flag. Now it could no actually I remember we tried Port or Crows here. None of them worked. So that means Port and Crows have to be above E2 then. Or it could be F2. But all the S teams are touching. Could be the Saints, because it says all the S teams, all the S thingos are touching. How many S teams are there? So the Swans, the Suns, the Saints, and I think that's it. So surely it'd be the Saints here. Oh, bloody bog off. I thought that was right. Where is the... Okay, well the Saints are in here then. Bloody stitch up. Okay, let's quickly do this. Vaughan. Sydney were here. Dockers were here. Suns were here. Lions were here. Bulldogs were here. Okay, players getting back in positions now. I really want to finish this though. This is an interesting quiz. What's music? Does anyone know what that is? Music is in B3. What could that mean? Music. What no bloody music. What associates music with... That is the key note. All off music? Yeah, I don't know. Like, could it be Carlton? Oh, it's Carlton. Okay. I don't know what that means. Chris Scott teams are... Oh, we'll have to go back in the game. But bloody, it's a good one, this one. Hey, might actually finish that off at 3/4 time. Wait, can we pause this? Okay, cool. We can pause it. So there we go. We'll finish off at 3/4 time. I actually want to finish that, because we never finish it. We've done it multiple times in streams and we never bloody finish it off. Okay, well, yeah, good half of footy. Pie's been very inaccurate, but Fremantle have been taking their chances. So now in for the third quarter. Okay. Off we go for quarter number 3. It's the Dockers by 13 points. Sarong. Sort of quiet first half. Not massive numbers wise. Can he get into this game a bit more? Socket 4 from Josh Dacos into space for Big Cox. Got to love his attack on the footy. Bo McCree comes in. Can't make the tackle. Sarong quick hands. Very nice. Johnson breaks the tackle to Young. Back now to Johnson. Hands just couldn't get there to Brayshaw. Now Pendlebury intercepts. Bobby Hill runs over the ball. Johnson again. Now Darcy back to Johnson. Hands to Young. Back to Johnson. Good running from Matt Johnson. He's got to watch out. Just gets the hands out into space for 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐶𝐞 here. What can he do? Brandon Walker now. Tries to find some space. He's going to go for goal here. He's going to go set it up for Tracy. Couldn't take the mark. Jackson's forward there. Can Tracy maybe get a shoe? Gets it out. Jackson kick smothered. Well done from Maynard. Side bottom. Little panicky kick out of there. Tracy, lovely ground ball get. Chance for 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐶𝐞. Fumbles the pill. Now for Tracy. Who can he find? Out across now to Sarong. Trying to find some space on his left shoe. Sets one up. Going to be all Darcy Camerons though. Oh, I missed it well. And it's gone through for a point. Bloody hell. That's a great smother from Maynard. Holy. Well, first point of the game. Rush through.
see Freo just wanting to build up with the handball, but geez, that invites the pressure from Collingwood. There's a few times they almost turn it over. Johnson had 5 handballs in that.
Anyway, Charlie Dean marks in the back pocket. Charlie Dean now long out of the 50. Good contests. Dacos at ground level did well. Lures in a play. Gives it to his brother of Josh. Has a bit of time here, Josh Dacos. He's going to chip one over the top to 𝐓𝐿. And who's at home? Tries and measures it into 𝗵𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿. It'll sit. Just got to get the hands to Chris. Breaks the tackle. Gives it back to 𝗵𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿. Should go. A nice unselfish play there. Over the top of the 𝗦𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿. And will go. Good end-to-end play there from the Pies. Beautifully done. Going back to 8 points. 4 goals 9, 6 goals 5. End-to-end brilliance, as they say. Champagne football. Another way to put it. Brody 𝗦𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻, that's his first goal of the game. Pretty sure it is. First goal, missed the other one the other night. Missed the one the other shot ago. Missed that set shot. Brody 𝗦𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 goals. Serong now, another disposal. Gets it out now to Hayden Young. And out into space for Serong to go and get. Got a tuck on the footy from Noble. Dacos now. Breaks it tackle. Hands to Cameron and now Pendlebury. Cameron gets the kick. Gives the hand pass to Pendlebury now. Kicks it forward. 𝗓𝐿 now. Attacks the footy well. Back to Brandon Maynard. And kick that should favour Crisp, and it does. Crisp now. He's got Dacos in the corridor. Doesn't want to go. Got to start getting their game on the terms here, Collingwood. Crisp now sets one up. And 𝗓𝐿 will just take it over. Wouldn't mind going to a game at Optus. Looks pretty good. Bit of a trip over to Perth, though. Darcy now whacks it out of there. Miss, that's going to be holding free. Going to go Frampton's way. 𝗵𝐿𝐼𝐻 now. So, who's he got at home, 𝗵𝐿𝐼𝐻? He's having a decent game inside 50. That should sit for 𝗦𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. It does. Good kick and good mark on the lead. That was better. Anyway, Brody 𝗦𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻, can he kick truly? He sure does. So, 2 points now the margin. Pies have got 2 in a row here to quick start the third term. Very nicely done. 6 goals 5, 5 goals 9. 2 point margin. First 2 for Collingwood. Brody 𝗦𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. He's got a second. Cragmer back. There's 𝗏 on the bench too. It's a good kick too. Just favours the tools and 𝗦𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 gets there on the lead. Mason Cox is also the next man up. Off go in the middle. Once again, first 2 of the third quarter going Collingwood's way. Camera with a head out. Crisp gets it. And we'll get the centre clearance here. Just whacks it forward. Not a good kick though. Easy intercept for Jordan Clark. We'll go now to the outer side for Chapman. And a nice kick into space there. That will work for Tom Emmett. Does he want to go on board? He does. Ooh, kicks a bit ordinary for 𝐓𝐿𝐴, but he gets it out to his mate of O'Meara. Deep kick for Darcy. Spalled it to the deck. Cameron did well at ground level. Hands from... Oh, that was a questionable hands there from Frampton. Darcy now. Hand pass, not great. Boundary throw. Three to 1 clearance is Collingwood's way. In at this third quarter. Coming out of the ruck, kicks it forward, works for 𝐬𝐿𝐴. And past to Schultz. Good evasion. And now whacks one long down the line. Should be all Luke Ryan's there. He's got the set. Tap was nice. Alex Pearce now inboard to Johnson. Oh, geez. Bit of a risky kick. Risky hand pass there for Clark. Now he's taken on some tackle as he gets the hands out. Fumble though from Johnson. Draper under it. Harvey Harrison, great tackle. Beautifully done from Harrison. Umpire's ball. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 couldn't get it, but his brother can. That's going to be high there against Fife. Josh now. Oh, he's played on. Mikey, who's at home here? Tries to find Richards out the back. Can't take it. Umpire's ball. Optus not pretty. Facilities are 5-star. Optus is just not pretty. Facilities are 5-star from the Dunnies to the bars. Yeah, it does look good, the facilities, but I don't know. I don't really like the fence around it, like yeah, I don't think it's a good look though, that fence. The stadium looks very nice. Anyways, ball goes over again. Another boundary throw. Yeah, mate, sums up the game. Big yawn. Yeah, the yawns are starting to come in again. Clark been really impressive last few. Probably trying to make up for the Carlton game. Yeah, he's been quite decent. Been, breakout year or so at half back. Ed Allen now breaks a tackle. Gonna whack a kick. Another kick forward. Almost back to the flight there. Schultz just going to get the hands. Maybe 𝐿𝐴. Ryan not letting in though. Makes the tackle. Umpire's ball. .450 stoppage for the Pies. How about those hands? Dacos. McCurry, a snapping shot. Ryan's back there. Oh, maybe Harvey Harrison. Scold. Oh, how did Luke Ryan not carry that one over the line? But Harrison, he's having a great game. He's got his first goal, but geez, he's been in everything. He has been in everything. Oh, sorry, no, it's his third. Bloody hell, I've got him mixed up with another play. He's got 3 goals. What a game he's having. You beauty. 3 snags for Harvey Harrison, stringing together a very nice game of footy. Oh, and you can hear the Collingwood chants faintly around the ground. Okay, good start for the Pies. That's now 3 goals in a row. Pendlebury centre clearance, turning the screws here a wee bit. Bobby Hill got a tuck on the foot. He can't get a clean possession. Whacked out of there from 𝐿𝐴. Mason Cox juggling it like a basketball. Now Fife taken under. He's had a quiet game, Fife. Can't get into it. Gets the hands out though. Sullivan. Hand pass to Smothered. He gets it back to Pendlebury. And now to Bobby Hill, who's at home for the Pies. He might go for goal here. Oh, look at him go. Kicks on its way. It's a high ball towards the top of the square. Can 𝐼𝐿𝐴 fly? Can't take it almost. Slapped out of there. Ed Allen maybe a chance. Gets it out. Luke Ryan under it. Grand hand pass was clever. And now, oof. Oh, wait. Great smother there from Dean. Ball finds the boundary. Good stuff there from Charlie Dean. Locks it in. Harrison, he was Was he 2021 draft? 2020 when was he actually taken? Harry Harris.